So are all the lights on? Does everything seem to be working, except when you turn that key, you don't hear anything coming out of the engine? If that's you, there are two things you can try. The first thing is just checking that cable and that electrical connection to make sure it's engaged. And the second thing, I'll show you after. Let's check that cable down here. So this is for the main starter motor. So you basically want to just take this off. You actually have to push this down a little bit, loosen it. So that's now come off, right? You can see in both of those sides. That connects the starter motor together. Take that off, put it back together. Okay, it's back together. Now again, try to start your vehicle. I should note, nobody should be trying to start the vehicle as anybody's touching that. Again, put that back together. There might have just been a loose connection. There could be some dust in there. Sometimes there's even some mold that might start to appear in there. If it's got wet, if something's started to grow. This is a very tropical region. This stuff can just happen. Again, push it back together, try to start your vehicle again. If your vehicle doesn't start at all, but all the lights come on, I'm going to show you a way to get it started that might work, which means you can get it to the next mechanic. So let's take a look inside. You can see all these lights are on. The vehicle is in neutral, but still it's not starting when I turn the key. What I can do is I can grab this wrench. This is used obviously to change the tires typically. And now I'm going to touch it down in a particular area. This looks a bit crazier and will spark. So if you're not comfortable doing that, please don't, but it's not going to send any shocks up my system. It's just going to touch these two connectors down here. So ready? I'm going to go and touch them. I'm not going to hold it down as long now. I'm just going to spark it for a few seconds, hope that it starts up. So, you know, we're pretending that this vehicle doesn't turn on. Everything else is working. This is your chance to get it started if you've tried everything else. Let's touch this down between both connectors there. And it starts up. So we're lucky this time. We can now drive the vehicle to the next mechanic. Tell them to look at the solenoid right down there near the battery.